I'm Jennifer, an independent sales consultant with Norwex. Today we're going to talk about dust and floors. Here are Norwex's dust mitts. You use them dry. You rub them together to create a little bit of static. One is fine, two is better. And we're going to just show how this works to clean up dust. So look at this very dusty table. As you can see, it's full of dust. After rubbing these together and having one on each hand, I can not only clean the outside, but I can clean twice as fast because I have two hands. Now, let's say these got really dirty and I needed to keep going. I can just take them off, switch hands, and keep going. So I can dust the ledges, and as you can see, it just picks up the dust and holds it. If these get full of dust, we can go over to the trash can and use the rubber brush to sweep it off, and I'll show you that in a minute. This is Norwex EnviroWand. This helps you clean up dust in harder to reach places. For example, if you have furniture without a rug underneath, like part of this chair, I can reach down and get underneath and clean up the dust from under the chair really easily. Now let's look at my ceiling fan. I haven't cleaned that in a while, so I can pick up the dust on top of the lamp shades with that. I can also bend it like this and clean the top of the ceiling fan. Now look at this. I have not cleaned that in an awfully long time. Look at all these little fingers and how they were able to grab the dust off of the top of the ceiling fan and hold it there. Now, I want to keep going with this, and I don't want to take it off and launder it, although I could. This comes right off, and I can throw it in the laundry. So let's walk over to the trash can, grab my rubber brush, and brush the dust off of the EnviroWand, and now I can keep going. So I can go back to the fan to keep cleaning. So I love the dust mitts and the EnviroWand to deal with dust. Let's talk about mops. Now let's talk about the mop. The mop is worth every penny. If there's one product that Norwex has that I say is a totally wonderful, worthwhile splurge, it's the mop system. The handle's adjustable. So my 9-year-old daughter is responsible to do the dust mopping. So I lower the handle for her size, and she can do the dust mopping. The dust mopping will be done with the yellow pad. I remember that. Yellow is like the sun, so you use this dry. So that's how we're going to start. But since I'm 6 feet tall, I need it a little bit taller. You should make the handle of your mop about equal to your chin or nose, so that when you're dust mopping, ergonomically, you're not going to hurt your back. Now, I've got a dog, so there's dog hair all over my house on a regular basis. So let me show you. This is very easy to dust mop. When I turn the handle, it can turn 180 degrees and pick up the dog hair and dust. Now, there might be a small pile when I'm done of things that don't stick to the bottom of the mop. So if I had, let's say, graham cracker that someone stepped on, it might not pick up all the crumbs, but then I grab my EnviroCloth and pick it up. So let's look at what it did pick up. Gross, so dirt, dog hair, a twist tie, disgusting. So I'm going to take it over to the trash can. I'm going to put it on top of the trash can. I'm going to use my rubber brush, and I'm just going to brush all of this off into my trash can. You can also walk outside and give all the dust and dog hair to the birds to make their nests. They love it. When I've gotten that all off and I'm ready to keep going, I'll just keep going and do more of the house. So since my entire first floor is hardwood, I'll usually come to the trash can, multiple times in my dust mopping of the floors. But as you can see, it's extremely lightweight, it's easy, and it's very, very effective. Picks up lots and lots of disgusting things. So after I've dust mopped, and I've gotten the dog hair and dust off, and I'm ready to do the mopping, what I'll do is I'll take this off and I'll put the blue wet pad on. Now this has the same, made of the same thing that the EnviroCloth is. So this also has antibacterial. This is also able to remove 99% of bacteria from a surface. Dirt, grease, and grime, hold it up and remove it from a surface and hold it in there. All right, so this works by Velcro. So I'm going to take off the dry mop pad and put on the wet mop pad very, very easily. And I'm going to go grab a spray bottle with just water. All right, so here's my spray bottle with just water. And what I'm going to do is spritz the floor and then I'm going to mop it. Some people get the wet mop pad wet and then wring it out, but I feel like it's too heavy and too wet when I do it that way, so I just put a little bit of water. I also have engineered hardwood floors, which are not supposed to be wet. So if you've got engineered hardwood floors or some kind of special bamboo flooring that's not supposed to get wet, this will be perfect for you because you just spritz it with water and it's damp for about 30 seconds. So let me show you. So I'm going to spritz an area with water, and then I'm going to use my wet mop pad and mop that area. And because I've got no bucket, I've got no product, there's no rinse required. This is just damp. It'll dry in a tiny bit, and I'll just work myself out of the room. So then I'll move back to the next section, and I'll just spritz a little bit of water on that next section, and I'll mop that section of the floor. And then I'll keep going. And as you can see, the first section that I mopped is already really almost dry. And it's a beautiful clean. And let me show you the bottom of the mop pad. So as you can see, it's picking up the dirt that was on my floor. Now, if you have tile and you want a little bit of extra scrubbing power, this is a tile mop pad and it has a little bit of woven nylon in it. That gives you a little bit of extra scrubbing power.